his political opponents. But when you go to Arise Television, you go to channels, you go to TVC, all you will hear is insecurity in Southeast is caused by so-called, they will say, ESN, IPOB, just to give us that bad name, because we are talking about our freedom. But this generation are here to stop them. Biafra is our last bus stop, and Biafra we must get. We have decided to step on any stone, be it a nation, be it an individual or individuals or nations that may come against our freedom. It is our right to live. It is our right to protect our women and children. It is our right to exist as a human being created by God, and none of them will stop us. Let them know this: Biafra is a divine project, and no man born of a woman will stop the restoration of Biafra. Biafra must be declared and defended. Thank you, everyone. I welcome each and everyone once again. If you are just joining us, you are welcome. I can see you, my brother, 55 Vision. You are welcome, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my sister, Stella. Thank you for bringing us together. We are here. We are not going anywhere. Thank you.
Sister Stella.
Sir.
Please, let me make an appeal. Please, yes, fellow Biafrans, I want to really appreciate everyone who is on this space today. Just like our brother tried to greet every one of you, these are special people. Ronnie, you are here. 247, you are here. 555 Vision. These are Biafrans who are doing wonderfully well for the Biafran Republic government. Your government and my government. Our FBI, you are also here, and other ministers and every other Biafran that is doing us proud. Udo, I greet you. And our sisters who are here as well. It is very, very important, please, because this topic we are treating is very, very important. When you say, Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity, the IPOB, they are causing insecurity, it is autopilot. That group that they are making that comment, please, if you are in that group, share this link to that group. Everybody, please, if we are 100 here and we share this space to 100 groups, I bet you all of them will not come, but at least 1 or 2 people will find it convenient to come here and receive sense. It is very, very important, because when we are discussing all these kind of topics, we want those people who are ignorant of the reasons why there is insecurity in Biafraland. Those people who need our education, those people who need their brain to be resetted, we have to send it to those groups. Not everybody will join, but those who want to know will actually join to come and hear the message of redemption, because here is the university where we tell you, we reset your brain, we'll give you the information as it is. We can also tell you, go and verify. So please, fellow Biafrans, let us share this space. It's very important so that everybody will come on board, including the one Nigerianist, so that we discuss at length. Thank you so much. Sister Stella, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And today we want to prove to the world, to Nigeria, that insecurity has been there before Simon Ekpa. In fact, the insecurity has been there before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Listen to our Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, what he said here. Hold on, publicity entered. Hold on. Okay. Listen.
They never spoke the language that Fulani headsmen, the same people. What I find astonishing is that these people, they will ignore the timber, the tree in their own eyes, and they'll be looking for a tiny speck of dust in your own. I want to ask Fulani Janjaweed, have you dealt with Boko Haram in their own language? Did you go to the north massacring people, abducting people, killing them, basically committing genocide in broad daylight as you're doing right now in the east? The answer is no. Throughout the years of Fulani rampage through the Middle Belt, have you ever read the riot acts to them? The answer is no. But the whole world, what I find astonishing is the hypocrisy of man. BBC, Twitter, Facebook, all the rest of them, New York Post, everybody, Sky News. All of you are witnesses to this march of the Janjaweed across from the Sahel into the Middle Belt part of Nigeria, killing, slaughtering, and maiming people. All of you are aware. Nobody will ever say to Garba Shehu, why did you not read riot acts to Boko Haram, to Fulani, your fellow Mietia, that you gave 100 billion. Why didn't you read it to them? He read a riot act to IPOB. He read, can't you, the president has spoken. And when I say it, sometimes people take offense, but it is a fact of life that there is something fundamentally wrong with us. I've said this many times because I know that the owners of Twitter, they are listening to my broadcast this evening via that very platform. I want them to understand that I am also self-critical. We are our own worst enemies because of the way we reason, because of the way we think. And that is why Black people are at the bottom of the pile all over the world, wherever you go to, because of how we reason. The same person trying to address the issue of insecurity in the East in the language that will understand, failed to address his own people in the language they themselves will understand. Now, I believe that you're following what I'm saying. Please pay very close attention. When it comes to Biafrans, the Easterners, to Igbo people in particular, there is this great understanding, there is this unity of purpose that an Igbo man should be hated and killed if need be. It didn't start today. It started all the way back in 1945. And as most scholars and commentators have noted over the years, anywhere you go and you find hardworking people, people who are blessed by God, they attract envy. The only reason why those idiots like Garoba Sheikh will be mouthing all their rubbish and saying, "Oh, we are going to speak the language they understand," is because of their natural hatred for Biafran people. Is there anywhere in the world, even the Armenian massacre has been recognized by the US Congress as being a genocide worthy of note? We lost 5 million people. Some of you don't even ask yourself questions sometimes. How come Biafrans lost 5 million people, yet nobody's talking about it? It's because of that palpable hatred all across the board, for no reason.
No reason.
These are the demons that we are fighting on a daily basis. Now, you want to teach Biafrans a lesson or speak to them in the language they will understand, which is the language of genocide. That was the reason why the tweet purportedly made by Buhari was taken down by Twitter. But let us just go back a little bit. and at least put in our thinking cap this very evening, morning, not depending on where you are, and ask ourselves a very simple question. Who brought insecurity into Nigeria? Bandits killed 91 people. By bandits, I mean these are Fulani people. Fulani terrorists killed 91 people in a place called Danko, Wasagu, local government area of Kebbi State. And I want you to listen very carefully to what I have to say. I want all the people listening all over the world to pay attention to what I have to say. The same people threatening to go and unleash genocide and mayhem in the East, in their own backyard, their own people, those referred to as legitimate stakeholders in the government, or should I say the governance of Nigeria, we are busy slaughtering 91 people in Kebbi State. Now it doesn't stop there. Who are those they are killing, you may ask? Is it not the North? Kebbi State is mainly populated by Hausa people. The Fulani people are killing Hausa people in Kebbi State. They are killing the Lena people. They are killing the Busawa people. They are killing the Dukawa people. They are killing the Dakatari people. They are killing the Kambari people. They are killing the Gungawa people. They are killing the Kamuku ethnic nationality in Kebbi. Are you listening to me? Later on, I will tell you why they are obsessed with dividing us. Southeast, South, Niger Delta, Igbo, and all that rubbish. Because in the North, I'm telling you the truth, they are not one. Forget all the rubbish, because what the Fulanis did very cleverly was to emasculate the political, economic, and social space within Nigeria. All the, should I say, media outlets in the North only have one agenda: to throw out the Fulani narrative on a daily basis. Daily Trust, Premium Times, NTA, Channels Television, to an extent AIT. They are using Punch newspaper. Intermittently, they will use Vanguard. They will use Nation newspaper as they will. Now and again. In Kebbi State, as they are busy telling you about Southeast and South, Niger Delta and Igbo. Delta is not even all that rubbish. I want to tell you that in one single state in the North, the Fulani is a minority. And in that place that the Fulani people are a minority, they have gone on and killed 91 Hausa people. Are you following what I'm telling you? They have killed 91 Hausa people. You will not hear anybody ever. If it is anywhere else, they'll say, oh, they're killing Fulani. What is happening to Fulani? But Fulani went into Kebbi State, which doesn't belong to them, and killed 91 Hausa people. This happened 2 days ago. No, in fact, basically on Saturday, very early morning on Saturday, it happened yesterday, to be honest, the 5th of June. The police command in Kebbi State on Saturday confirmed that bandits, they don't want them to be called terrorists, because once they're called terrorists, Boko Haram, ISIS in West Africa, Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb comes to mind, and Saru and Yetiala will come to mind. So you know what the government of Nigeria did through Lai Mohammed, their Minister of Information? They said to media houses, do not call them Fulani terrorists anymore, just call them bandits. So that way the eyes of the people and the attention of the world will be deviated or deflected away from the real identity of these murderers and killers. It's a very simple strategy. Maybe it was Britain that advised them to do that. Maybe it's Katrina Lang that advised them to do that. I am telling the whole world only yesterday As they were shouting about Southeast insecurity, we are going to kill, we'll bring in the army, we'll land aeroplane, we'll bomb everybody. In their own backyard, this same government is aiding and abetting the Fulani slaughter of Hausa people. It's here now, it's not very clear. Bandits kill 91 people in Danko, Wasagolo, confirmed by the police. And who confirmed it? The public relations officer, the PRO. His name is DSP Nafiu Abubakar. He confirmed the figures and said all the victims were killed in 8 different communities in the local government area. He said 8 different communities. These are Fulani people killing Hausa people. Telling you the Hausa Fulani. That is why I keep wondering, I keep asking Nigerians all the time, what is in your brain? What sort of substance is in your brain? Is it the white matter that God created, or is it something else that is there? As they have now corralled all the media houses in the zoo to focus on the East, Fulani are busy killing Hausa people. They'll come out and they'll say, oh, we are Hausa Fulani. But behind closed doors, they are slaughtering Hausa people.
Hey.
Go and ask the DSP Nafiu Abubakar of Kebbi State. He is the public relations officer of the police in Kebbi State. He confirmed it. According to him, the command has so far recovered 88 bodies and dispatched a detachment of operatives to maintain law and order in the affected communities. There is no bombardment. Like all, no, not at all. Because they are all the Fulani, they know what they're doing. There is no bombardment. There is no shoot at sight order. There is no abduction of young men with tattoos on their body. No rape of women. No, not at all. This is in a state where 88 Hausa people were slaughtered by Fulani terrorists. Now tell me why any decent person would want to belong to such a country. I'm asking a very simple question. When Lai Mohammed complains about IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, this Biafra agitation, tell me why any sensible person would not agitate to be free in a country where 91 people were slaughtered and there was no mention of it by the government.
They enter the advertisement. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's stop here and to discuss also. You understand? So you see that there has been insecurity before Simon Ekpa. There has been insecurity, ladies and gentlemen, before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They started massacring the indigenous people of Hausa in their own land. And they refuse to tell their citizens, their so-called citizens, the truth of what has been going on. And suddenly they now tell you, insecurity in the East, insecurity. Insecurity in the East, insecurity. But it's them creating the insecurity. It's them creating the insecurity. In that around that 2021, before Simon Ekpa, they went to Kebbi State and massacred the houses there, 91 people. Who let the world know? Nafiu Abubakar. He told the whole world, the whole Nigeria, look at what is going on. No, Fulanis are killing us. So Fulanis are massacring our people. No, what did Lai Mohammed do? What did he do? Instead of calling for emergency, no, he said, you know what? Instead of them calling this Fulani herdsmen, Fulani terrorists, let's give him the name. Give it the name, bandit. So Lai Mohammed gave the terrorists a baptismal name. Like Mohammed now call them bandits, so that their citizens won't understand what is going on, won't understand who is killing who. But we've been able to tell the world today who is who. The vice president of Nigeria is the head of the Boko Haram. And the Gumi is the founder of Boko Haram, the terrorists. We've been able to demystify their lies, that they are the ones sponsoring the insecurity. They are the ones funding the insecurity in Nigeria. Let me stop here for now. Ronnie, you have the mic, sir, before we go back. Ronnie, are you there? Can somebody hear me? Yeah. It's not like I've been talking to myself. Sir.
No, I can hear you, Sister Stella. I can hear you.
No, we can hear you, Sister Stella.
Okay. David, you have the mic, sir. What did you get from hearing our onion dudes speaking on the same insecurity they are still talking about today?
Yes, our leader is always on point. One thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't mince words. When he speaks authoritatively. When he gives you prophecies, he gives you prophecies from